Hello and welcome back to Against the Storm. It's been a couple weeks, but there's been a new update. The new world. Not a different world, just a new way that it works, a new way that it looks. And I wanted to click on it and show it as we talk about the changes in the patch notes. So here we are. By the way, our world map progress did get reset as, and I clicked on Citadel already. Go back, it has been changed. Oh, it has been changed. That our progress has been reset, so we are going to be starting over a bit here, or starting over here on the world map. There's no additional or no existing cities. So as you can see, initial changes are it is a very 3D world. There's texture in each of the little hex tiles here. There's these things here which are our new special interest or whatever points of interest here. And there are a bunch of new ones, so we're going to take a look at those as part of reviewing the patch notes and the changes as well. So this is definitely a huge improvement in the way that it looked. I can say that right off the bat. Having these be like a three-dimensional thing here instead of just being the little little icons or whatever on the tile, having the texture on the tiles and things like that is really nice. And even the mountain here where the Citadel is located is a nice three-dimensional feature, the volcano rather. Let's see here. One of the major changes with this is that, oh, by the way, this is also the last major content that they had planned, at least, for this phase, the phase of the Citadel that we've been playing through this series in. This update contains not just change to the world map, but also to the factions that we compete against for spots on the world map. And that competition is enhanced, actually. So we're going to take a look at that as well today. So the first thing is that, first of all, this does still look like a game board, even though it's also a world map in a video game. So it looks more like a board game, game board, rather than a video game map, which is really nice because that was the intent they intended. And these modifiers, this is one of the new ones called Royal Outpost. We have over here Shattered Obelisk. I think we had that one before, or one like that before. We couldn't use the pause. This one gives us the orders is bigger by 1. This one is a watchtower. The Royal Guard is watching over this region. Discovering glades doesn't increase hostility. Ooh, that's nice. This one's Barren Lands. We know what that one does. And that's all we have. Oh, here's one right here. Dangerous Lands. Only dangerous glades can be found in this region. That's interesting, too. But if you notice out here, out beyond the breakers, into the fog of war here, there are no more indicators as to what they are, just where they are. So you actually have to explore out and find your particular points of interest, which is a nice change, I think, because then we can, it gives you a little bit of surprise. And one of the things with that exploring out is, and this kind of more ties into the faction change side of this game, but you can now no longer explore out further than a couple of tiles at a time. And that includes, once you've established your first town, you can only explore out from either the Citadel or that town to establish your second town, and subsequently to your third, and so on. So all of your towns must either be adjacent to the Citadel or adjacent to another one of your towns. And the reason for this is that the factions are doing the same thing. And here we can see the First Dawn companies plotting on their way out here too. All these factions are doing the same thing too, and you're actually claiming land. And that's part of the changes tied into the factions, is that when you explore out to the world, you're claiming land and you're gaining resources, and you're building towns in those lands and things like that now. And then when you finish the cycle here, you're actually going to get additional Citadel resources based on your performance compared to the independent factions during that cycle. So if you do better than them in a few different areas, I want to point out what those areas are. If I can pull up the list here, sorry about that. Now I can't find it in the things. Settlement scores, the amount of land claimed, games won near modifiers, and expedition distance. So those 4 factors will go into calculating how much additional Citadel resources you get at the end of the cycle, which is kind of a nice change because then there's at least some challenge to the world map as well, which is the metagame, as well as the challenges on the actual towns themselves, which is the direct game. So there are 14 new modifiers. That's these things here. We've seen some of them already. A Royal Outpost, for example. Watchtower is another example. Ancient Battleground. Sparkdew Crystals. Haunted Forest. Fishman Ritual Site. Monastery of the Flame. Forbidden Lands. Dangerous Lands, which is one we had here. Is this one? That was Barren Lands. Down here's Dangerous Lands. Statue of the Forefathers. Flooded Mines. Levitating Monument. Corrosive Torrent, and Forsaken God's Temple. So gone are the 4 or so that we had, and now there are 18. There's 14 new ones. 18 or so. I can't remember if there's 4 or 5 before. But there's a lot more either way. So that's great. There are also another object findable on the world map called treasure chests. Those are probably here at some of these question marks, and you don't have to establish a town, from what I can tell, to open them. You just have to be in range and see it. Then you can click on it on the world map, and that'll give you some more Citadel resources. Let's see. So your fields you can select are just, they have to be in range of a pre-existing town of your own or the Citadel, and then you claim the land around it when you finish the town. So the 7 tiles here, the 6 around this one. If I started here, we would claim all of those tiles. And then the other factions cannot build on those tiles, and subsequently also you cannot build on theirs. So presumably we could both start here, and as long as I finish, I win these 7 tiles toward my credit, and this faction does not get any, which is pretty nice. If I started here, for example, then I presume that I get priority over there, so I would actually take all of those, and maybe that even bumps their town too. Perhaps we should try that, starting adjacent to them someplace. Although I don't know if I want to do a barren lands or not. We'll see. We could always do that later too. Let's see. Another piece is this bar up here is the new HUD showing my progress versus the first Dawn progress up here, points wise, as well as of course these over here, and then the buttons to get into these 2 screens here. A bunch of balance changes. I'm not going to go through those. UI UX improvements. The only one that's super relevant, that's not obvious, is a keybind for the trade route panel, which is Y by default, and then a couple of other smaller things or obvious things that we'll notice as we get into it. Let's see. I think that was it. I think that's the changes, but it's a massive impact on the way the game works in terms of the factions, and on the way the game looks in terms of the map itself. So at the end of the last episode, we went into the Smoldering City, and we did our upgrades. Although we have some deeds here, indeed. These must be new or something. Immovable Viceroy. Some XP for that. No strangers. The Patient Queen. Totem Hunter. Oh, these are the ones I got during the last world cycle, and I had to reset them, I think, or they were reset, I think. And then here, these aren't finished yet, so we have to finish those up later. All right, so that's 4 new of those, and then we have already bought or spent all of our resources here on our for the meta stuff, so we can't get anything more here, but hopefully we'll get some more soon enough. We don't have very many artifacts or machinery, so we could do one of those. Shadowed Obelisk, I mean, that's good that it gives us both of these, but unable to use pause is just a pain. Watchtower would be kind of fun because no hostility. We could do that one a little bit more difficult. Dangerous Glades sounds kind of fun. We get some machinery out of this one. And then we have Royal Outpost, which gives us some additional food, and the Pool of Orders is bigger. That's a nice Scarlet Orchard patch around here. We can hit 2 of those tiles. We could come out. We can't actually get out to this one, so that one's out. This here, Barren Lands. This one here is Watchtower. We can't make it to Watchtower either. We can't make it to this one either, the Shattered Obelisk, so that's fine. Maybe we should just do this Scarlet Orchard. It's been ages since we did a Scarlet Orchard, too, so maybe that's a good idea. And also then we could work our way out toward these 3 and try and see what those are as well. So yeah, let's go this way. It's been ages. See, 9, and we get 4 and 5. Here we have only 8, but it's all harpies. Only 8, but it's all humans. 2 additional people here, though, so that's useful. Let's see. 1, 2 raw foods. 2, 3 raw foods. 2 raw foods. We got a cooked food and a cooked food. 28 jerky here. That's 2 cooked foods here. That's interesting. Parts are the same. 14 logs are the same. This one here has coats, and coal is the same too. And this one has simple tools. The bonus here is... what's this one called again? One additional order choice. Okay. Well, I always like the extra food. The coats with harpies can't wear coats, but the other 2 factions we get would definitely be able to. But coats go so fast, I'm not that worried about it, unless of course we get one of the effects that give us that we need to wear coats for. This is lots of food is really good, but also the hammers are really good. The 2 additional people would be nice, but it's really only 1 additional person because this is already 9. This gives us guaranteed these 2 parties. So, do I effectively trade... a stack of 28 cooked food for 14 hammers? Yeah, let's do it. That sounds like a good plan. Do we want to take the small farm with us? Maybe. I think we're going to stay on very hard difficulty, by the way, so we'll still have these 7 embark points. I think there's farmland here, right? Average amount of soil, yep. And then, let's see. Grain is in the wild, roots are in the wild, eggs and berries also. This gives us... wood cutting is faster, fire keeping, fuel burns longer in the royal outpost there. Also, we have reeds, stone, copper. I thought there was coal in this place too, but I guess there isn't. Herbs, a little bit of plant fiber, and a little bit of resin. Let's go with the farm, I think. What's the plantation again? Berries and plant fiber. Yeah, probably not that one. And then let's go with, wow, 28 or 42 meat for 1 point. That's probably worth it. We already, although we may want to take, let's see, 2 points and 3 points. I think we want to do possibly planks. But on the other hand, maybe not. I think maybe I'll take the planks and not the wood this time. Do I really want the farm? And I take the meat. That's the only meat we're going to get. Unless we get a trapper camp, because I don't think... No, is there meat on the ground here? I can't remember. It's been so long since I played a Scarlet Orchard. Let's go with that. I think that's fine. Embark. Let's do it. Just do it, Wally. Just do it. Alright, we have clear skies. Increases the speed at which traders arrive by 300% during the drizzle. That's good, because that'll hopefully get them to us every drizzle no matter what, then. Looming darkness. Of course, creeping shadows. Let's see. Don't open glades during the storm. Gotcha. Hailstorm. We need housing. Rot from the sky. Global food production is 50% slower during the storm. And it scales with hostility. And strange lights, we need services or we destroy yields at hostility 4. Okay. That should be fine. Oops. Click. There we go. And let's see here. We have eggs and stone. Good. Good, good, good. Work. Let's see. Work, work, work. Work, work, work. Let's go right here. And then scavenger can go here. Stonecutter can go here. And we'll get those built, and then we can move them around. Unpause, please. And let's do a path. There. Stop there for now. Here. And here. First building choice is going to probably become... Ooh, all of them. Let's see. Flour would be dead useful, especially because we're going to have farming in this one. And planks are always useful. Planks, again, luxury tools would be nice. Or luxury goods would be nice. Simple tools would be nice, too. There's a lot of places to get 2-star simple tools, though. So maybe we wouldn't do that one. Granary would be nice to get the fabric, and the pickled goods and packs of crops are always nice. Bricks, powder, and crystallized dew would be good as well, but probably the last choice on this list. So probably supplier is my first choice, but I'm going to wait and see what orders, or cornerstones we get, rather. And orders, for that matter, yes. Let's see, we have people to put away here. Let's go this way. And a couple of humans, I think, maybe, and maybe a... Yeah. Harpy. Oh yes, the field kitchen's also the new building from last time. Gets us ability to make jerky, biscuits, and pickled goods at 0 stars right away. And you're waiting now on wood. Right. Of course you are. Let's put a couple of, I don't know, harpy and a human in here to pick some eggs for right now. Let's go up to the second speed level, 1.5. Oh, somebody said told me there was a global setting for... I don't know if it's, they mean in these, yeah, can only cut only marked trees by default. And then that way, now I have to mark these trees for them to cut them. Which is what I wanted to do anyway. But since that was already built, I guess it didn't apply to that one. It's okay. It applies now. Cornerstone. Dye extractor, 10 pigment for every 6 copper bars boost. That would be good because we're going to get copper in this biome, and I'm sure we'll have some place to smelt it. All fuel recipes are 25% faster. Yeah, that would be good too because we could use some coal. 3 mushrooms for every 10 grain produced. That could be useful too. Gain 10 amber every time a villager leaves or dies. I'd rather not. Oh, one of the other bonus or changes is the decline button. All have the same static color of red now. Man, this is tough. I think... This is tough. Pigment or mushrooms? Why don't we do this one? Because I never do that. Plus, we don't play in biomes that have copper that often, so that's tough. Alright, we have a field here, that's good, and some wild wheat. Wild wheat can be gathered, not here, in a forager. Roots and, yeah, the fertile soil. Alright. Good. Good, hopefully you're finishing that up. You are. And let's look at the orders here. So we have an extra choice for an order. We get this starting tools one. That'd be really good to do. Having 15 planks, though, in 5 minutes, I think we could pull that off. Otherwise, make 10 planks, get 5 back. That's new. Interesting. 5, 5, and 5 for that. Human resolve or harpy resolve. I think we're going to try this one. Let's get that started right away then. Trading post and 10 amber. Box of tools, parts, that's good. Tool shop for 3-star tools would be good if we solve 2 danger glade events. We'll definitely get that eventually. Otherwise, get 14 harpy resolve. That's not going to happen. Let's see. Simple tools take wood and copper. We're going to make lots of copper this time. Otherwise, it's crystallized dew and it's planks, so it's still wood either way. I think I'm going to do this one. And then finally this one. Have 5 packs of building materials, get a bonus to planks, get a bunch of bricks and some hammers. Get a forager camp and 15 vegetables, get a bonus to insect production. Or get an herbalist and some berries and get a bonus to herb production. And this one's still here too. Wow. And this would be an obvious choice for the free tools and the bricks. We're going to want to pick a forager camp because of the wild grain though, but do we get vegetables in this place? I guess we have to farm them, but we can farm them. And I'm assuming we see insects here. Although I don't know. Let's do this one. Let's do it. Okay. And then I want to pause for a moment, and I want to put down buildings that I didn't do for some reason. The crude workstation here. Actually, let's just do that one for right now. We have 14 out of 15 planks already. So that's good, as long as we can make one more. And I will turn that on right away. Let's make 15, or make it up to 15, that is. And then you can go with somebody. Doesn't matter if just one person is fine. Put a harpy in here. And then let's go like that. And let's take our first building choice. I think I'm going to do the supplier. Because we're going to get the tool shop, so you don't need the simple tools. The packs of luxury goods would be nice. The fabric would be nice. I think I'm going to go with the supplier. Supplies. Herb garden gets us roots and herbs. We're going to pick those wilds, maybe not. Resin and crystallized dew. We don't need crystallized dew because we're going to have copper somewhere here. As long as we get a copper smelting recipe. Mushrooms and herbs in a greenhouse. Or flour. Of course, because I just took a nice flour recipe. Scrolls. And packs of building materials. The scrolls would be nice because of the pigment. Wow, this is tough. This is tough indeed. I think I'm going to re-roll this. Manufactory. Could take the ranch. Could take the smokehouse, my old reliable. Our berries and plant fiber from a plantation. Well, we don't have a source of meat or bugs right now, so taking this isn't that great. Maybe we could take the ranch. Yeah, let's take the ranch. And then our final building choice for right now. The trapper's camp. I don't know, do we see... We do see eggs for sure, but... Do we see that? Do we get meat here? I'm trying to remember if we get meat in this biome. I wish I could remember these things. Let's see. Flour. To make biscuits. Ah, that's tempting. I think I'm going to go with the apothecary too. Because also it gives us the cosmetics for the harpies that we have. They're cranky as crap. And then I think I'm going to mark these trees over here. I would like you all to finish that. If you don't mind. How's it going over here? You're almost done. Good. Deliver now, please. And we can turn this in. We have plenty of time to go. I'm going to wait. I'm going to try to wait till we get to 1 impatience, though. If I can wait that long. Okay, I'm going to turn these on now. And I will just let you go to town on those. Make these out of stone, please. We should be starting to pick some stone up. I don't know where we're going to get for fabric, though. Reeds, I guess, if we can find them. Are you the reed gatherer? You are. Yeah, I know I have orders ready to complete. I'm waiting the 3 minutes, though. Which might be risky, but I'm doing it anyway. here. And then here. We'll go ahead and let them put the fields down, and we can put up the small farm here so that they can get it built. That's going to take 2 planks. Crap. I think that'll get her started again. Yes. It's fine. We have almost 2 minutes yet. We got 1 yet? Almost. We'll get there. We'll get there in a minute. And we have 2 minutes left. Perfect. Wouldn't deliver those. The reason I'm waiting is because when you turn in something that pushes you over one of these points, it takes away one of these points. So I wanted to wait because it's going to push me up here. I wanted to wait so I could subtract a whole one instead of just subtracting a partial one, just for the benefit of that. So let's deliver that with a minute left, and that gets us a bunch of bonuses to productions, which is really good at this point because we don't have anything to make fabric out of, for example. Herbs, stone, copper, and a small encampment. The herbs are going to need an herbalist camp, of course. The small encampment just wants some food. We could give them some... Give them some of the meat we brought with us. Oh, we're getting meat from the eggs, too. That's right. So I guess the jerky thing would have been good. Do I want 3... Oh, lizard's going to be our third race. Great. Let's see here. Do we want to get 10 amber? I think we'll get the 10 amber. The woodcutter needs to move again or cut some different trees again. We could open up one of these, perhaps. No, we shouldn't open up another glade. Let's do this. Just kind of open this space up a little. Oh, we need to also assign a person here. And that's fine because it's a builder. And we're not going to need them for a moment. Let's see, this is supposed to go back here, positioning-wise. So we'll do that. And then we're going to extend this road out once we have our builder back. That way. And once they clear these eggs, we'll have a good place to eat. So we could build the field kitchen. That might not be a bad idea. And that'll, of course, rely on our builder when they're done as well. And here comes the storm. Let's do it like that, I guess. Or it can be like this. That should be fine, because it'll be kind of on the road and in between the forest and the storage. And I may even trim a few more of these trees here. But this would be a good place to start putting some housing in as well. Did I get enough here? I think I did. So let's also put a path in right here. Like that. And we just... sounded like we went up and then back down again, hostility-wise. Oh, we got our building, too. I forgot about that. Rain mill appears again. Ale, pickled goods, and packs of crops. That's not a bad deal, although ale is good for humans only in this case. Beavers are the other one that likes it. The clothier again. Or here's our forager camp that we have the thing for, so guess what I'm going to pick. And then I would like that to get built as well. Let's do that actually at a higher priority. So it gets done first. She's working on roads right now, but that's fine. And we also need to put that supplier up. Let me move this over. Maybe here. And then we'll get that supplier built. Knock that down a little. Do we have any of these things yet? No, we need to get that ranch going too. I was just hoping to get these eggs cleared and put it next to this supplier. But we may just have to put it somewhere else. And I'll build the apothecary eventually. It's not going to be a thing right now. I need to assign a human into this. I think I'll pull one out of here. And we'll get humans into this because they like farming. I want them to start plowing and be ready for this. And I want them to plant vegetables, maybe exclusively this first year. Simply so we can get this going. Because it's only going to be 2 vegetables per plot. And we only have 11 plots. So they're only going to get, well, plus the 2 plowed fields get a bonus too, but they're only going to get like 20-something vegetables out of that deal. I should disallow, speaking of that, here, disallow the eating of broccoli. That way we can use it for this. Orders. Let's see here. We have 12 packs of trade goods. Gets us value-added tax. 2 amber for every 6 trade goods produced. We can't make trade goods yet, but also gives us faster trader time and some coal. Otherwise, 12 other packs of trade goods gets us quick production of packs of goods, and +1 to yields for all packs of goods. Or 40 oil and 40 flour get us a farmer carry bonus in 10 people. I think we'll go with this one. And this one here, Happy Brewing. If we have a brewery and then we get a tavern, we get a bonus to pottery production, and we get some pickled goods out of the deal. This one's here again. Or Harpy Happiness. I think I'm going to go with the brewery one. I think. And then we also have a cornerstone. This one I don't like because of the global resolve pull, but the +3 vegetables would be nice for the vegetables themselves. Stack of the wealth effect. Every time you sell goods worth 35 amber, that's useful. Farms can plant mushrooms on. That's useful too. It gives us mushrooms as an option on our farm. And usual amount of supplies can be found on some glades. 40 meat and 40 grain for each danger glade event solved. That's useful too. Well, I took the ranch, so we don't really need that part, and we're going to get plenty of grain from other sources. So let's go with the mushrooms on the farm. Down on the farm. And it's a 2-star recipe too. Nice. All right. So we'll do the vegetables this year, and then next year we'll plant grain and mushrooms. Let's see. Next thing will be people. 3 here, 3 here. Getting the extra lizards would be nice, plus they bring some fabric with them, and some vegetables, and some berries. Yeah, let's do that one. Because we can pick the grain now. We can get this going for grain. Let's put another human in here. Let's put the lizards in the... whatchamacallit, once we get it going. We can move this over here as well. And put at least 1 human in here. We can throw somebody in here. At least for now. And we need to pop open another glade. So let's, should we do a danger glade already? That could be fun. We could do these 2 small ones here too. Move you over there. And let's do just like this. I'll probably pop these trees out of there too. I don't have any more workers. I've assigned them all. I have 1 to build. Although I don't have anything to build, so... well, I do. I can put a path there. And then I can assign them in here. Nobody cares who works here. We should limit the jerky production. We don't have the flour to make biscuits at this point. And pickled goods. Could make pickled roots. Pickled berries. Pickled mushrooms eventually. But we don't have any pottery anyway. So... that's gotta wait. Well, pottery, water skins, or barrels. Anyway. That's just about done. And this one's almost done before they gave up on it when I moved them. Sorry about that, folks. Although I guess I could move you again. There, and then you'll pick this one first. Need that herbalist for those. More stone down there. Alright, good. That's clear now. Let's put our builder here back to work. Oh, they were still working on that. Pop these 2 plates open. I need to get somebody working in here. Turn off planks there. Turn off water skins and flour here. Let me pull somebody. Oh, they planted all this already. I was going to try and catch them before they planted them all. That's fine. Eggs, berries, and fertile soil down here. That's good. We'll get into that in a little while. Let's give you a couple more of these trees to open up here. I need more workers. Oh, yes, I do. Give me a limit on these of 30. And unlock that because it's turned off. I'll go ahead and put my worker in there. This actually should be a harpy here. So maybe I should swap out this harpy into here. And put this lizard over there if we're going to do them somewhere. That puts us to hostility 1 because we have 3 people working in there, but that's fine. Just barely in there, and we'll pull them out before the storm again. Scavenger needs to move. I think I had something for you to pick. Reeds and eggs. I think we'll go with the reeds over here first, since we just popped this open. Reeds, berries, and a small abandoned cache. Yep, we're going to go there for this first. We'll run a road down here somewhere. I want to open this up a little bit more so I can see where that field is going to be. And then we'll figure out where the road goes. We need to open up this, or start this copper mine as well eventually. So I need to watch out for that as well. So maybe the road will go like right here. Possibly. I'll go ahead and set this down on top of the copper so I don't forget it's there. When I build the road, that is. I think this would be a good spot because I think the farm would go right here. Why don't we go ahead and get another farm started? Although I don't have a builder, do I? I do not. I do not. Who can I steal? I think I could steal one of these. I don't need 2 people picking the reeds. Let's switch cloth, by the way, to be reed cloth. Reed fabric. We could use that. And once the farm is done, we can also have them come down here and do this. And we'll see what that looks like, but I think the farm goes right here. Or it could probably go back there too, but I think this is a good spot anyway. So let's do just a road right here. I know the small farm has no farm fields nearby. I did that on purpose. No vegetables. Like that. Pointed at the fields. And we got 6 out of 15 vegetables, but there's 16 in here, so we're good to go on that front. As soon as I get them, as soon as they get done, they'll start delivering. I'll just let them pick them all first. And you're doing good. Oh, you're getting some plant fiber. Thank goodness. And they're hauling now. Great. Good job, everyone. And let's go ahead and turn this order in. This one right here. Get us 2 more people, which hopefully we get some humans out of the deal. You got 1. That's good. We'll give you down here to... Actually, not yet. Not till the storm. You can do other things first. Let's pull one of you out, too, to help do some building. That'd be useful. You're still good right there. Yep. Farm fields here, and we have a building we can take. Rain mill. Again, why do you keep showing me that rain mill? The fabric would be nice here. Yeah, let's go with the leather worker. We need to put that ranch up I keep forgetting about. That can go here. And then we could do the leather worker somewhere in this area too. You can just put it right there, just have a nice row of buildings here. Woodcutter needs to move, or just needs to get some new assignments here. Take this out, we should build some housing anyway, because of hostility 1 we should have already had housing. We need to pull out then 1 or more of these. More. Put 2 of you in there. Oh, I should have had 1 for that too. Crapola. 1 of you goes back in there, and 1 of you goes in there. Let's do some housing. Just the basic shelters for right now. Start here. 6, 3, and 5 is 14. Need 1 more than that then. 3 each, so that's 15. You're bored. Uh-huh. Send that back. Do we have the bricks in the fabric? Oh, we do. We can turn off the fabric here, and you can send that back. We can assign, if we have, a lizard for this, because they like to work here. I needed to make... I made that one of those already. Do I care? Let's go with the lizard here. Nope, sorry, this one. And this one. Don't want those. And we're going to set this limit to 30 also. Lock that one in. Unchecked, checked. Perfect. Danger glades after this storm. You're done with making planks already. We'll go ahead and activate the flower here. If we have any wheat yet, which we don't, you're good. You're good. Grain, not wheat specifically. Pause again. Who do we have? We have one person to assign. We'll take some people then. Orders again. 3 ancient tablets, some food, and some people. That's not a bad deal. If I have 20 luxury goods, we just took a building to make those, I think, didn't we? We did. Once we start making some luxury goods. We could do that. It's just some parts, some people, and a bonus to jerky production. Or have 14 clothed villagers get a bonus to clothing and leather production. And some fabric. Let's go with this one. And then here. 100 religion. Religion's good because it's humans and harpies. So we want to probably go toward that one. I have 10 harpies and 22 harpy happiness. They're at like 5 right now. I think I see that right there. It's hard to see. 3 more harpies, 12 tools, and 40 plant fiber. Or open up 5 glades, get this also ancient artifact, which is plus 3, some amber, and some pottery. Let's do this one. Which reminds me also, we should also do... Where's it at? I always forget to make the trading post. I'm going to put it way over here. And then we need a cornerstone. Cannibalism. I don't think we're going to have any leaving or dying as long as we keep housing up. We turned this one down the last time. We could take it now. Wait, did we turn that one down? No, we have it, so I don't want to take it again. I mean, we could. We can't smelt copper yet either. Let's do this one, though, I think. Yeah, let's do this one this time. Since we turned it down the first time. And 2 and 2 or 2 and 1? Well, I think I'll go with this one to get the hammers. Which reminds me, we could do this. But I think I want to wait for a medium cache in the danger zone. And I think we're going to eat away at this danger zone up here. Let's throw a couple of extra people in here. And we'll come up here like this, like that. And then we'll go like this. They can chew on that. We could get a cook going here. Like that. We can make biscuits in the thing we haven't built yet. Nope. The apothecary? Biscuits. Yep, so I want to get that thing going. I'd like to put it over here, really. We could put it back here, though. Back here. I'll wait. I will wait. I'm also going to wait until the next episode, I think. I think we're going to end this episode here. We're at 45 minutes just about, so this is a good place, I think. And then in the next one, we can do a bit more work on... I should set limits on these two. Crap. Meat. Let's do, I don't know, 30 meat, 30 eggs, and then it was plant fiber. I forgot about limits. No, it was leather. Just do 30 of all of them, and then they'll just refocus themselves when the thing happens. These are consuming different things to make these. I don't necessarily want to give them reeds to do because we're going to want that for other things. I'll leave it alone for now. We'll maybe consume more later or change those up later. So I think we're going to leave this here. In the next episode, we will hopefully make some fast progress through this town and finish it up. And then we can, but we'll see. We'll see. It may take a little bit longer than that to finish this town up. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.